So, AI has been a talk of the town lately. From those fighting memes to cinematic scenes, it's everywhere. As a creative, I'll stay away from most of this from my professional work. It felt like a gimmick, something for the fun. And yes, this is the only one that I've tried. Looks kinda cute. My name is Thomas, a filmmaker and creative in Singapore, and I used to hate AI. I used to think if you are creative, your value comes from within. The way you see the world, the stories you tell, the imperfections in your craft. That's what makes it real. A machine couldn't possibly replicate that. It didn't live those moments. It doesn't feel what I feel when I press record. Furthermore, a lot of the powerful AI generation platforms out there come with a heavy price tag, so I stayed away. But recently something changed. I found Artlist, which I've already been using for quite a while, just released a new update. AI image and video generation. Now, aside from getting music, sound effects, stock footage, and voiceovers, I can now generate AI clips directly. And that got me curious. Can this actually match the visuals I've captured in real life using just text prompts? Would this break the mold I had about AI? So I give it a shot. And well, this is what happened. And thank you Artlist for sponsoring this video. These are some of my favorite shots that I got while traveling in Japan last year. Every sound, every frame tells a story. Not because it's polished, but because it's genuine, so I'm putting this to the test. Can AI actually create something like this with just prompts? So right now we're on the desk and I'm really quite excited to try out the AI video generator from Artlist. So in Artlist side, we can see that there's this new tab that's being updated, which is the AI image and video. I click on it and they have several style catalog in which I want to try. And for this case, I'll be referencing a lot of my travel footage, which is one of it, which is my Japan trip recently. Let's see if AI can really interpret it well. So what I'm gonna do here is maybe I'll just go to they have photorealistic, neon future. Oh, so cute. They have 3D clay, cinematic earth. So all of this, maybe what I can do, go into maybe multi-purpose. I can explore that. I think there's a lot of interesting ways that we can see it, because I can see all of the different AI generated images already. And this is how it looks like. So I think it looks quite cool. So I'm gonna try out one of these clips first, which is this. It was a nice alley. It has a very nice colors and the neon light spreads out across the whole back alley. So this is one way I want to recreate this and see if AI can really make this looks better or not, right? So I'm gonna type in maybe a narrow, secluded back alley in Japan at night, dimly lit with neon reflections and maybe bouncing off the metal walls. So let's see how the AI take this prompt and churn out an image for this. Apparently we can do an enhance, so it basically enhances the whole prompt. So I can click on landscape mode and maybe just have 3 images and we can generate it. Okay, and this tree has a very different look to it. I think mostly are the colors. What we can do is choose one that really comes close to what my reference is. I would say it's the middle one. I do like the colors of the third one, but I think the middle one has more of the similar tone and grittiness into it. So when I click animate, it will give me a prompt for the animation. So this is what they suggested in the prompt for the animation. So we'll start with a steady, low angle shot tilting up to showcase the vibrant neon lights and signs, and slowly pan down to the narrow path. Blah blah blah. Yeah, I think it's pretty nice. So let's animate it, and for now we only have 5 to 10 seconds, so I just choose 10 seconds of course. And resolution we have, let's go to highest, 1080p, and we'll generate. Okay, so we have waited for about 4-5 minutes and it's done. I've never seen AI having a real life handheld camera movement in a shot. It's usually just a very wide, a very mechanic camera movement, which is like a drone shot or like a huge orbiting shot. But this is somewhat mimics real life, and if I were to show this in thumbnail size, I wouldn't have figured that this is gonna be an AI generative shot. And let's download this and have a full resolution preview. So this is what the AI has done, and this is my version. Bearing in mind that this tool has no reference point, the AI doesn't take reference from the image or the video that I've shot, it's just purely from the text, and it looks very similar. What shocked me the most is it didn't copy, but it just interpreted. almost like another filmmaker is trying to get another shot in the street. So this is my version, and that is another filmmaker's version. And this is actually quite mind-blowing. So for the next shot, I'm gonna challenge it a little bit more to have a subject in the frame, which is more recognizable. And for this shot, I'm using this shot from the train. We can try something like multi-purpose fast, it's quite good. So I'm gonna select this. And I would say, let's write a word that says. So I have a short prompt that kind of encapsulates the entire scene that I want to create. So it's this. So let's try same thing, 3 images, and let's generate. Alright, so we have the 3 images here. Let's screen through all of this. We can do this. This looks a bit awkward, but maybe I can use. This is the most realistic and the closest that we have on reference. I do like the more hyper-realistic kind of sense to this. So let's try to animate this. So once there, same thing, duration is about 10 seconds, resolution maximum, generate. Looks pretty cool. Oh my god, it looks so nice. It looks really nice. The colors and the camera movement is really what we wanted. It's really a slow tracking in. You know, this is a bit freaky because it looks exactly like what I had in mind. One thing that helps a lot is the prompt that makes it very similar to what we have here for the generated image. But it's also how it depicts and interprets the prompt that makes it so similar. I'm really impressed. Okay, so we have done 2, and for this last shot, I really want to push what the AI can do in this Artlist new update. So I'm gonna go back to our style catalog, and I'm gonna go a bit crazy. I'm gonna go playful 3D. It's gonna be a little bit cutesy. It's very Disney animation-like. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna explore this. I'm gonna go to playful 3D, and I'm gonna try out this last shot that featuring this handsome-looking guy looking over the bamboo forest in Japan. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to prompt this into this playful 3D category. Okay, let's try this and we see what we get. I gotta do maybe 3 images, and maybe just, okay, let's generate 2 images, maybe don't need so much, and we'll just generate it. Look at this. And then when I do like this, let's animate the animation. I feel that the animation look has a very different vibe, and I really like to see what it looks like when it's like actually generated. So same thing, gonna wait a while, and we'll come back again. Oh shh! Do you see that? No, I'm gonna watch it in full resolution. This is so that is playful 3D. I don't know how it gets this name, playful 3D, but it's basically just a 3D centric movie, and the quad bar goes up, and it pulls back to see the entire environment. I don't know how they do this, man. So now AI can match most of my shots, and I want to see how much can I push AI to generate. So instead of being realistic, I want to really add in a little bit more surrealistic element to it. So I'm adding in koi fishes float around and swim gracefully in mid-air. So I'm gonna click generate, and we'll see how the images come out. No way, this is actually very interesting. This is actually very surprising to me because I never seen such control within the prompt and how it can interpret the prompt so correctly. You know, and look at this. Oh my god. So I started this thinking that AI would never understand what I do. And now I think that AI helps me to go further. What Artlist has created isn't just an AI tool. It's a sandbox. A place where wild ideas can be tested, refined, and retested. In the end, it's still me telling the story. I'm just using few new tools to tell it. And now you can try Artlist AI video generator for free. The link is in the description below. And to make this a little bit more interactive, please comment down below what do you want me to write in my prompt the next time, and I will share with you guys the end result of it. Till then, see you guys next time.